you know, it dawned on me that I'm doing all of these shorts for rebounding, and I haven't actually talked about what the hell I'm doing or why I'm doing it. And I thought it would be nice to jump on while I'm bouncing and talk about why I'm doing it. So my story is that I got the rebounder and a rower in December, and I got on, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing wasn't here. The bar wasn't here. I got on. I was like, oh, this is kind of nifty, kind of different, I'm just not sure how I feel about it. So I would get on and get off every once in a while. I was in my living room. And then I came across a podcast on YouTube. It's Avanti Wellness Podcast. And I would watch her. And she is so inspiring. She had already been doing it for many days. She was doing an experiment. And she was saying that all she had to do was this health bounce. And she could do it at a different intensity if she chose. She could use weights if she wanted. But she's going to do an experiment 10 minutes a day doing the health bounce. Which, guys, if you're looking at my feet, if you can look at my feet, I'm not lifting my feet up off of the ground, off of the mat. They're there. Now, sometimes, you know, you'll see me and I'll do all kinds of fun things, but that's just what my body's telling me it wants to do at that moment. But she's doing the health bounce and an experiment on where she's going to be, what she's going to get out of that health bounce, doing it 10 minutes a day. And she's already seen results. So that's a month and a half that I have known about her, and she is seeing results. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to commit to posting a short in the morning and doing one at night. So what I'm doing is I'm holding myself accountable in the morning and making sure that I check in with Lydia at Avanti Wellness Podcast. So our community over there knows, hey, I'm doing it. I have done it. This is how bad I looked in the morning. This is how much rage I need to get out after work, you know? So those are my check-in videos. But while watching Lydia, and she has this wonderful series where, you know, she'll get on and she'll bounce and talk just like what we're doing. And then she will have a book series. And so she read this New Miracles of Rebounding book. New Miracles of Rebound Exercise. And it's amazing. I found out so much information from her. And all she did was go through here. I actually went and bought the book because I wanted to see the visuals that she was referring to. And, you know, we can all get that from seeing the camera or the phone or the laptop or whatever. But I wanted to see it up close. But the key takeaways that I personally got out of that, and I'm still gaining knowledge, right? I'm learning as I go. So forms might not be, you know, what everybody tells you they're supposed to be, but I do what I want, and what feels good. But the key points is why I'm so in love with this exercise and why I'm actually posting about it when I really have a hard time posting online. You know, I've had a hard time speaking to the camera. But I'm posting because I feel like it's so important that people should know about this exercise. They should know about this contraption itself. Now, I bought this rebounder for like $140. I think it was on sale on Amazon. Shame on me for using Amazon, but I did. And because I didn't know how long I was going to stick with it, right? But having done it for almost a month now, or a little bit over a month, but just tallying the month, I'm in love with it. And I think that the benefits far outweigh my ego and wanting to preserve my self-esteem. I'm not sure, but it might help you. And so that's why I'm doing this right now. So the key takeaways that I got from our book sessions at Avanti Wellness Podcast was the bone density. It's building bone density. This right here, building bone density. That's it. That's it. That's it. Building bone density. And I'm starting to pump my lymphatic system. And I learned that your lymphatic system is the only thing in your body that doesn't have its own pump. So I'm helping that pump, and then sleep. I have noticed my sleep is better. In the community at Avanti, we have kind of come together and we are talking about what we experience during our times, you know, like week 2 or week 7 or, hey, I just got my rebounder. But people, they get on and they sleep better. I can attest to that. I can sleep more consistently at the same time each night. And I think that's so important for your body. You know, the 8 hours of sleep at least, I think is super duper important. So there's the bone density, there's the lymphatic system, and then there is the mental well-being. And I think that one is the biggest one for me, because I have, for the longest time, had issues during the winter time when it's dark. I've had issues with my, you know, stability. I don't know if it's stability so much as that I just get depressed. I get sad and, or had gotten sad. I am not that way right now. I am happy. You wouldn't tell it on the shorts. You couldn't tell it on the shorts, but I'm excited to get up and I'm excited to get on this bouncer. I call it bouncer. And I have more clarity, different perspective on things. And even in my everyday, you know, just talking one-on-one with someone, my words come more fluidly. I'm a little bit more confident. It's just this whole shift. It's very, very cool. I think that one is the biggest one for me. I know all of these other things are happening underneath the surface that I can't see, that you can't see yet. But those are the main things for me. There's like balance, right? I've gotten way more comfortable on this, where I can do the slalom, and I don't have to use this. If I want to use it for kicks or for stretching, you know, I do. And it lets you lean into the stretch a little bit more. But there are different rebounders out there. I just got one that was least expensive. It kind of popped up in my universe to begin with. But anyways, I wanted to get a message out there on what the hell the shorts are for. Why is this chick doing this? Why do I care? So if you're interested, you might want to check out the Avanti Wellness Podcast. She's a wealth of information. She's learning as well. But we're all learning together. There's a community, and we're all learning together how this is making us feel, and how it's helping our bodies and taking care of our bodies. So I think that's it. I think we're good. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to help out as much as possible. Bye.